So as every teacher at this point, I think, knows, AI can be a very easy way to develop new instructional activities or step up, step down, modify existing activities, or really just take care of some paperwork that otherwise might feel like a real burden. So what I want to quickly show you is a prototype of a GeoInquiry Activity Designer. GeoInquiries have been very popular within the GIS education community over the last decade. And so as that program project evolves, one of the things we did was dump the template or drop the template into ChatGPT, specifically into a custom agent inside ChatGPT. So this agent has reviewed all of the existing GeoInquiry activities and has some understanding of the design pattern that we used, some of the elements of the activity, and so forth. So what we're trying to do here is see if we can create a situation where you can go to a link, punch in any topic you want, and a GeoInquiry can be created. May not be perfect, but it looks like it covers the majority of the elements. So we get a few sort of preset prompts, or you can always type your own in here. I'll go ahead and take the preset one that's going to ask to generate an original GeoInquiry about earthquakes. So I'm just going to click on it. ChatGPT now is spinning up based on the parameters that we already fed it. And so, yeah, we're getting an Earth Science GeoInquiry on earthquakes and plate boundaries. Looks good. It's going to provide an activity overview, time required, target grade levels, activity summary. It's going to mention the standards that we're aligning to, as well as our instructional outcomes and our overarching inquiry question. So we've told ChatGPT, our agent in this case, to use the 5E model for science-based activities. So you see the 5E model, you see the regular questioning structure that you'd see in a typical GeoInquiry, and then it moves into stage 2, the explore phase. And of course it goes down through the 5 phases. And then it really concludes the activity with next steps. So we've dumped out some of the just-in-time tooltips that were in the originals, as well as the textbook linkages, but I think we're okay here. Now the trick with using ChatGPT is it is creating a vision of a map in its little ChatGPT brain that does not exist. So what it's going to tell you, though, is how to build the map using ArcGIS Map Viewer. It identifies, at least roughly by name, the layers that you should have in place. So what you'll need to do is go to your ArcGIS Online account, create a new map, add, based on what's here, at least 2 layers, one being recent earthquakes and the other being plate boundaries. And they're recommending some source data for both of those. And then it's describing a little bit more in detail about, for example, the layers, the order that you want them rendered in, some of the functionality, some of the filtering that you might want to do, say in the case of earthquakes, setting a magnitude filter, and then potentially setting some bookmarks up. Some of the stuff becomes optional, but you would want to read through the activity very carefully to see what is pertinent. So it's pretty clean. There's a couple of extra options you can try to apply at the bottom here. For example, it can output the same text above to a cleaner format that might be useful in a Word doc. It can do a little bit more in terms of map configurations, but at the end of the day, at least at this iteration of the GeoInquiries Activity Builder, you will have to manually build the map and then provide that URL to your students. So that's what we have at the moment. This is about mid-April 2026.